An interesting parallel I've noticed recently is between working for a large company and working in the private sector. So I run a small electrical business. We have 5 vans on the road, and we had a guy working for us for a little while who worked for quite a large company before coming to work for us, and then we noticed he was like kind of lazy. He'd like knock off early and still put down 8 hours. He recorded 8 hours every single day he worked for us, which doesn't make any sense because we do maintenance and jobs take variable amount of time, and you know, your hours are going to fluctuate anywhere between 40 and 43 hours, 44 hours in a typical week when we're not flat out, and then when we are flat out, you could do more hours than that. So I've noticed this thing that if you're working for a large company, at least in the electrical industry, you can kind of disappear and fudge your hours, not work very hard, go home early, and somehow you get away with that. I don't know how these large companies manage to fund that, because maybe they've got customers that just pay their bills even though they're paying for hours that weren't actually worked, and maybe they've just got such fat margins that they can afford that, but I certainly can't afford that in my business. And yeah, so I'm sure you've all heard before how in private sector, like I've got a friend in the UK who works, public sector jobs, how people don't work that hard. Like people will literally look around the office, gauge how much work everyone else is doing, and then decide based on that how much work they're going to do. And yeah, there's trade-offs that come with that. So we actually had a meeting with this guy, and we were like, look, maybe we could have been more direct about it, but what we were trying to convey is you're working for a small company now, so the upside is you get to feel valued, you get to deliver value to customers, but you're going to have to work a bit harder. So if that's not what you want to do, then maybe you want to go work for a big company again where you can disappear into the woodwork and not have to work very hard. So it's something to be aware of if you're job hunting or hiring, to watch out for that kind of lazy mindset, or decide if you yourself want to be lazy or if you'd rather, because you know, now when we're hiring, we try to be clear, like we're a small company, you come work for us, you're going to be working hard. Our business works on the model that we deliver a lot of value for our customers, so you got to be willing to work hard and put in the hours if you're going to come work for us. That's all I wanted to share, just this little parallel that I've noticed. I'm Alex Gallagher, live in Auckland, New Zealand, and run a little electrical business, and I'll catch you in the next one.